Are your cold emails getting absolutely decimated by AI slop right now? Reply rates tanking across the board? What if you could build a custom autopilot marketing agent that sources hyper-targeted, high-intent leads for under $200 a month?
Let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're breaking down a fascinating conversation between Greg Eisenberg and Cody Schneider. We're extracting the exact architecture Cody uses to build custom acquisition pipelines. No fluff here. We're getting straight into the hard facts and the precise tool stack you need to replace manual human workflows with code-driven systems.
So what actually makes this an agent? A lot of folks are trying to build what Cody calls God in a box, basically handing a massive language model the keys to an ad account and just crossing their fingers. But as he points out, that's a fragile, token-heavy mistake. Why pay a massive token tax to Anthropic or OpenAI every single time you need a basic API call? Real marketing agents are built on custom code. They run on dirt-cheap compute, tap into live API data streams, and only pull in an LLM for specific thinking loops when actual logical reasoning is required.
All right, Phase 1, Autopilot Lead Generation, focusing strictly on high-intent signals.
This workflow kicks off on LinkedIn. But instead of just guessing who might want your product, you're finding the exact people raising their hands. In the interview, Cody reveals a brilliant stat. By monitoring just 10 to 20 key influencers in your specific niche, you can effectively capture 80% of the surface area of your entire target market. You really don't need to cast a massive net, you just need to track the daily outlier posts from these specific accounts and extract the users who are actively liking and commenting.
Now, how do you actually automate this without lifting a finger? You set up a daily cron job. You can use environments like Cloud Code or Codex for this. That code triggers a call to Apify, and specifically, it uses highly stable connections from API Maestro to hit the post comments and post reactions endpoints. Just like that, every single day, your agent automatically pulls down a completely fresh list of raw LinkedIn URLs belonging to people who just demonstrated real-time interest in your exact niche.
Moving on to Phase 2, Waterfall Data Enrichment.
Here's where cost efficiency becomes absolutely critical. You can't just blast an expensive tool with your entire list of URLs. Instead, you use a waterfall method. You start at the top with getleads.io via their API because it's incredibly cost-effective. Say you have 50 URLs and GetLeads finds 32 emails. You take the remaining 18 and pass them down the waterfall to Apollo. If Apollo finds 10, you grab the remaining 8 and send them to specialized aggregators like Origami or Prospio. Cody's strategy here ensures you hit an 80% find rate without ever overpaying for your data.
But listen, just finding that data isn't the finish line. You have to validate it to protect your email deliverability. You take that list and run it through Lead Magic, specifically to extract and verify mobile numbers. For the emails, you push them through Million Verifier, which strictly sorts the outputs into good, risky, or catch-all categories. You throw out the junk and only keep the explicitly good, valid emails. This is how you guarantee your outbound engine runs smoothly.
Phase 3, Cold Outbound Infrastructure.
Rule number 1 here, you must use burner domains. Never, ever send cold volume from your core company URL. Cody actually breaks down the exact math for this in the interview. For roughly $100 a month, you can set up your infrastructure with Hypertide to host your inboxes and domains. Alternatively, something like InboxKit works too. Then, you plug all of that into a sending platform like Instantly AI using their $97 a month tier. So, for about $200 a month total, you've got the capacity to send up to 10,000 highly targeted cold emails. Just think about the potential ROI on that setup.
And remember, your agent is managing all of this. Over on the LinkedIn DM side, you plug your accounts into API-first platforms like HeyReach or BotDog, or even automate your standard LinkedIn InMails. Meanwhile, your sending platform, Instantly, is using webhooks. The second a positive reply hits your inbox, a webhook fires straight back to your agent. The agent reads the context of that reply and instantly attempts to route that lead to a booking link on Calendly or Cal.com.
Phase 4, the Organic Content Scaling Engine.
If you just blindly ask an AI to write a LinkedIn post, it's going to spit out unreadable garbage. The secret Cody shares with Greg is all about the source material. Your agent needs to query internal data. Think Gong transcripts of actual sales calls, companies' Slack channels, Notion docs, or even podcast transcripts. It takes those raw, authentic human insights, feeds them into Claude Sonnet to format them into genuinely engaging posts, and then deploys them across multiple employee accounts using an API scheduler called Ordinal.
And here is the long-term play.
You aren't constantly trying to invent new ideas from scratch. You are prospecting for winners. Once Ordinal's analytics feed back to the agent and show that a specific post went viral, the system is designed to snowball. It will automatically remix that exact successful concept and push it out every 90 days.
Why does this specific loop matter so much? Because organic LinkedIn impressions function as earned media. Cody notes that if you were to buy these exact same impressions through traditional ads, you'd be paying a CPM of roughly $22. By running this automated organic engine across your entire team's accounts, you are essentially capturing thousands of dollars worth of ad value completely for free, month after month.
Phase 5, Core Toolkit and Architecture Review.
Let's do a strict, unsummarized, rapid-fire review of the exact stack you need to build these pipelines. For scraping, Appify and API Maestro. For the enrichment waterfall, GetLeads.io, Apollo, Origami, and Prospeo. For verification, Million Verifier and Lead Magic. For your email infrastructure, Hypertide at $100 a month and Instantly at $97 a month. For the organic engine, Claude Sonnet for writing and Ordinal for scheduling. And for LinkedIn DMs, HeyReach and BotDog. All of this can be hosted on servers like Railway or connected to data pipelines like ClickHouse.
Which brings us to today's absolute bottom line. Marketing agents aren't just generic chat windows you type a prompt into. They are highly customized, code-driven pipelines utilizing live API data streams to completely replace repetitive human workflows. And they run entirely autonomously to fill your calendar. Project Execution Plan. If you were to replicate this exact project right now, what is your very first move? Leave your game plan in the comments below, and I will personally jump in to help you avoid the biggest pitfalls. Plus, leave a comment right now to grab the complete tool list and mind map from today's explainer. Get to building, and I'll see you in the comments.